Sit. Push.
Nice job. Nice job. Indirect reward. Very good.
Upper.
As up, as up, as up. As perfect.
Upper.
Perfect.
Push.
Good. Now, you reward more the look to me than look to the ball.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I just started your
Okay.
indirect. I just started.
Ah, you just started it.
Yes.
Good. Then, once your dog knows the visualization of the ball, then you introduce the command helper, march, but then the dog must visualize the target. Okay? Because in the back transport on the helper, the dog must show passion for the helper. He must show, bloody hell, if you move, I bite your ass. If the dog is looking to you, he's not doing a protection. He's doing obedience. And there is a difference. Okay? If you make him look to you, because you don't have control otherwise, no problem. But you throw away 2 points. But you still have 98. If he looks to the target, to the helper, a lot of dogs forget the handler. So you must find a balance there. That's why I throw the ball, I will say to my dog, watch, look, helper means back transport. Let's say march, and I go backwards.
Yep.
The problem was that I could not tap my dog in the neck to look to there, because I tapped in the neck to look to me too long. So I had to go to neutral spot. What did I do? I stepped over my dog and was tapping his flanks when he was watching the ball. And he was going backwards. And he was going backwards. Perfect release. So I trained him to accept taps in the flanks. Later, because I was over the dog with the dog between my legs, I have a better control of my body. The dog is in between the legs, cannot jerk around, you know. Then I did the next step beside my dog and I tapped his flanks with my leg there, and I was watching the target. Perfect. And then I did my electronics, and then I went backwards. My dog is here. He's sticking to my leg. He's sticking to my leg. He knows that the only start position is with his shoulders against my leg, watching the target. And then when it's perfect, I always release my dog when I go backwards. Why? I want to create anticipation. I want the dog to think, hey, I must go backwards to get the target, not frontwards.
Right.
You understand?
Yes.
Yes. For a lot of people, it's Chinese what I explain now. People who train on high level know exactly what I mean. One day you will understand this, okay?
Yep.
There's always a day that you will understand it.
Yep.
So, continue. You do a nice job. Continue. So what do you see? Okay. So now your dog is staying on your legs. Okay. That's obedience. Nice job. Now what I want to see is the same thing but watching the target. Oh, that's the back transport. Hey, everybody can train back transport home. You put this bowl with food there, bam, and you say helper. The dog looks to the food, and you say release. I always have a release command. Why? I learned to always double the commands. I can cheat. If I see that the helper is doing, you know, the helper does this, the dog goes.
Right.
But some helpers have special things, and then nobody hears it. If I say, he goes always.
Yep.
I have good ideas. At disadvantage, if the people know that your dog go bite on the snake sound, and if you are a winner, in the stadium goes. So you must trick, anti-trick, you know. Now, throw the ball and say helper, and then you go backwards. Go backwards. Helper, march. No, march. What a command. And when the dog is vigilating, go backwards. Go backwards. Don't pull on the pinch collar. And you say helper, and you go backwards. And when he's vigilating the helper, you go backwards. Stop, stop, stop. What do you see? You go and learn. Okay. So you wait. When the dog is looking to the helper, you say release. Okay. So your dog must learn that
Right here.
the way to go to the ball is not always by looking to you. Now you must break. You counter condition.
Right.
We call it, if you learn your dog to bark, you must learn your dog to shut his mouth. If you learn your dog to shut his mouth, you must learn him to bark. If you learn a dog to bite, you must learn him to out. If you learn him to out, you must learn him to bite. If you learn him go away, you must learn him to come back. We call that the opposite behavior.
Okay.
Okay? So you want the dog to look to you, you want the dog to look to the target, and then helper, march. What do you see? Your dog, when you walk, you learn that. Now you must learn your dog a new trick. Not only walking, looking to you, now you must walking, touching you, and look to the target. If you want to win, you must train on a higher level.
Okay.
Okay? And the easiest way is you change, you take the dog between your legs, you throw the ball, and you go backwards, you back him up, throw the ball. So now you break the habit from standing on his side, and now he must look to the target. Okay. And now you say helper, march, and you go a little bit backwards. Go backwards. Go backwards. Yeah. Take the dog a little bit. Go backwards. Go back. Yes. Go backwards. Yes. Helper. Stand. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Hey, let him go. Okay. Next step is he will love to feel your hands, and he will love to go backwards.
Yeah, this is good.
No, it's new. It's
Yeah, yeah.
new behavior. It's normal. But you must train it in low drive. And it's easier with food.
Okay. Maybe it's football.
And then the next step is ball, and the next step is a helper or sleeve. Okay? And that's top training. Because your dog knows already the conflict training in the middle, the ball, watch me. Now you must learn him stop, watch the ball, watch me, watch the ball. Who's? Pam. Okay? That's top training.
Right.
So I always push you to a higher level of training.
I appreciate it, yes. That's why we're here.
Good.
Great.
And then comes the moment that you say, oh, my helper march is not strong enough. I don't risk. I say, foos, and then the dog goes in obedience.
Yes, but you always have that.
But you have two systems.
Yes.
If I'm a sport coach and if I cannot break or I cannot break the defense of the other team, I must change my system.
Right.
Okay, system 2 doesn't work. System 3 doesn't work. System 4, we win. That's top sport, okay? And in dog training is the same. So I like to have different systems for one exercise. When I fuck it up, I want another system.